This empty lot looks like it used to be a school. It holds a block-wide concrete building and a yard with signs of former child presence. There's a blue and polka-dotted concrete seal, a pair of green and yellow concrete turtles, creatures that the students used to play on. Now all but 4 windows are boarded up. This empty lot runs parallel with the last stop on the pink line. On the east side is a parking ride. On the south side, a McDonald's. On the west side, the CTA tracks. They're flat here, level with the former school. Passengers step off the train onto the street. There is an old, worn chain link fence around the whole lot. There are several spaces where the poles are leaning and the fence is lower. There is a sign facing towards Sunset. 2 5-foot-high metal poles, plywood slabs, spray painted with a tag that looks like CDK to deter vehicles from entering. I enter the lot through a hole in the fence that looks like a garden arbor, draped in severed branches, sun-kissed fireworks and barbed wire. The barbed wire blends in with the vines and branches. A plastic bag flaps on inside the fence. A middle-aged man in a black suit power walks by with a briefcase. A young man in a blue t-shirt and cap walks by for leisure. They do not notice me. They both seem to be focused on whatever they are walking towards getting on the train. A patch of dried up, fallen over thistles so enormous from a couple yards away, I mistake them for sunflowers. I imagine a renegade sunflower patch being tended by some local gardener. When I look close, of course, I can see that they're really just bits of burnt grass. Clusters of millions of aster, reddish rockets or shaped blooms along the fence. Amaranth, I remember. I think that's the name of the kind. I remember this bird from my volunteer training at Garfield Pioneer Farm. I was 10 at the time. I worked in the antique flower garden. I wore a blue calico bonnet and a blue calico dress. That was the whole reason I took the job, to wear the bonnet and dress. I guided visitors around the garden. I pointed to different flowers. A wrapper for something that calls itself gourmet cheese pancake. A Cheez-It bag, a crushed pear, Bud Light. The rusted fence is warped into beautiful shapes here and there. I stand and stare at this 10-inch hole that looks like a vortex. The chain link bends uncannily, curves and cracks. It looks like it's pulling the rest of the fence into a gated-off entrance. A morning dove scampers around 10 feet away from a red and white. The dove is pecking at the grass that grows along the asphalt. The dove is weaving through these long